No deal.
No deal, you guys.
Or cash out. Take the cash.
Take the cash. So you might be very confused if you're listening to this, and also for the first time. I am Jen. This is There's Always Something podcast.
Oh.
We are pleased to announce
We are.
that we got the call up for Deal or No Deal.
Finally.
So we auditioned.
We were picked. Yes.
So we auditioned in January? Thereabouts?
Timelines are not my
I don't know. At some stage, it's not today, we auditioned and we didn't hear back, and we thought that they hate us. And then really rapidly, we got an email that was like, thanks for your audition. We'd love you to come in. By the way, it's like the day after tomorrow.
Yes.
So not only did we get picked for Deal or No Deal, we've already done it. We've already shot.
Yes.
Now, we have signed an NDA.
Yes.
That we're not allowed to talk about it. We're not even allowed to tell you if we got on. We didn't, just so you know. Or did we?
Cliffhanger.
Did we meet Grant? Did we not?
Can we say we met Grant?
Well, we did meet. We met Grant. Yeah, we met Grant.
But we did go to the filming.
We went to the filming. Oh, we did.
Can we talk about the other people there?
Oh, it was a giant piece of humble pie, wasn't it?
It was very interesting. There was just such an odd mix of general Australians, inverted commas. It was so bizarre.
If that is general Australia, we are in trouble.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a good reflection on society.
And then in turn, we're like, does that mean we're like these people?
I don't know, but the guy sitting behind us that belched the entire day killed me.
Like even during filming, even when old mates just, Grant and the contestant are just, talking big bucks, this bloke's just letting out belches. And probably the other end, and we just couldn't hear it.
But the best part was, apart from like obviously the show and blah, 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 was they had this guy, I don't know what his job was. He was like the crowd worker. Like he looked after the crowd, but he is a comedian. And he was hysterical. So in between each shoot, because we filmed a whole bunch of episodes, we just had a stand-up comic entertain us one-on-one.
It was the absolute highlight.
It was so good.
It was
He was hysterical.
Yeah. Ben, if you're listening.
Yeah.
We'll try and get him on as a guest.
Yeah. What's his name? Ben
Lomas.
Ben Lomas.
And he is a great marketer in my mind, because what he does, so he's the warm-up guy for Deal or No Deal and a bunch of other shows. He gets you to follow him on Instagram to then ask him a question.
Yes.
Genius for followership.
Yeah.
And then
but I was so impressed by that I was very defiant and refused to follow and send a question.
Yes.
Tell the people what question you sent him. So he would get everyone to text a question via Instagram, and then he's on the mic and entertaining us, and he'll answer them, and he'll obviously take that and be funny and do some crowd work, right? Yeah. So he was very good.
He was great. And he'd been doing it for years.
He hated your question, but he did read it out.
He told me to leave the studio. He also, for anyone, this is a super niche reference, but it deserves the call out. He was wearing The Late Show jumper.
Yeah.
For those who know what that is, you'll appreciate it. I was so impressed. And I just went up to him, mate, with that jumper, and he was very happy that someone knew what it was. And I was like, where do you get them? And he said the Working Dog website. So he was quite...
But he said he got it because he worked there. He worked on the show.
He works on everything, which I love. He works on The Weekly.
So, I mean, you're basically colleagues.
We're colleagues, yeah.
Tell everybody the joke you sent him that he hated.
So, I went with my classic. I just sent him a question. What did the traffic light say to the car?
I love this.
And then he read that out, and he came over with his mic and made me tell everybody what the answer was.
Because what was there? Hundreds of people there.
7 times 25. Does anyone know what that is?
No.
Plus crew. So a significant amount. And as we all know, it's the greatest joke ever. Don't look now, I'm changing.
Love it. Good.
And he just took the mic away from me, took a step back, looked me dead in the eye and said, get the fuck out.
It was so good.
So he loved it. I didn't win a prize, unfortunately.
For your joke?
For my joke.
No, you didn't.
Unlike the time that I first told that joke and I won, I think it was a Mars bar when I was 11. Anyway, and that's why that joke has stayed in my repertoire, because it's award winning. But you know, you're just hiding the fact that you are on record as saying you could be laughed into bed.
Yes.
As could I.
Yes.
That you were like, I'm going to ask this guy if he's single, which would have been wonderful, except every creepy lady in the audience asked him about going on a date.
I was the only one in his potential age bracket.
But, ladies and gentlemen, he gave Ye a lot of eye contact during the day. Like, there were seconds at a time that it was kind of awkward. And we're like, oh, okay. So, you know.
It was just crowd work.
Maybe, I mean, he wasn't wearing a ring. He does have 2 kids. That doesn't mean anything.
A lot of women with grey hair asked him on repeat about his marital status.
How many people are you sleeping with at the moment was another question that someone asked.
Very inappropriate.
But yeah, back to
But also, why wouldn't he answer?
He didn't answer. He just do some...
I was like, so answer the question. Yeah. We all want to know.
Have you slid into his DMs since?
No.
Okay.
Well, here you are. You organise it.
I will slide into his DMs.
You know that I'm not proactive in that sense.
Yeah. Between Russell and Ben, one of them's...
Do you know his DMs I did... This is so funny. So when it comes to dating, I'm actually quite reserved, even though I'm a really out there person. And maybe that's just because I'm like afraid of rejection. Don't know. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm always like, well, they probably wouldn't like me, so I don't bother. But... when it's any other area of my life, as we know, soccer for Ronaldo, I'm out there, you know. The person whose DMs I did slide into was Marty Sheargold after the Marty Sheargold show we went to.
Did you?
I did. Yep.
And what did you say?
I said to him, love the show.
Yeah.
I'm in love with you. No, I just said, I really love the show. I am trying to... you know, get myself up there as a podcaster in regards to the Unbroken with Ye stuff. And like, I want...
Thanks for helping our show.
No, but as in like, I want, like, do you have any advice? Because I want to get on this public speaking circuit. Right? So that's the avenue I'm wanting to take with that. And he wrote back.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I'll show it to you. He wrote back a whole lot of stuff. It was all about like preparation and practicing.
So you guys are friends now.
We're like besties. And then, so I was obviously very appreciative and was like, I didn't want to do if you're ever in the neighborhood, let's grab a coffee.
Yeah.
But I wanted to leave the door open professionally. So I was like, cool, well, once I get a significant amount of following, I would really love to have you on as a guest because I'd like to hear from a girl dad point of view because I know he's got daughters. And that, you know, I think that would be a really good take and it would resonate really well. And he was like, yep, get back to me. Let me know when, you know, the time's right.
Why are you acting so cool when this is like...
Isn't that wonderful? What a shout out to what a legend. What a legend. He's really, what a cool dude. Yeah, so we had some really good pieces of advice.
Why are you being so cool about it? We love Marty Sheargold. This is a pro Marty Sheargold show.
I know. And I love the Tillies, so I'm crazy. But yeah, no, I think I was just like, I've just got to put it out there. And there's also another show, there's a podcast with Yumi Stein, or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
But it's the concept of that podcast, which is run by ABC, same thing. I reached out to them, but I didn't hear back.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll
Sheargold.
absolutely slide into DMs.
Yeah. When it's not about your romantic life.
When it's not about my romantic life. I slid into the DMs of Luke from the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in regards to writing because he does all these book reviews.
Yeah.
And I was the same thing. I was like, because I've got all these pieces that I want to turn into a memoir.
Did he?
Nah, never opened it.
I don't think he would. He would be getting thousands.
Well, he would assume that I'm hitting on him, I would presume.
Yeah, and you a little bit are.
But yeah, no, I do.
No, you don't. You'd go that other bloke from Love Island over him, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is niche chat, but we have talked about
what's that guy's name?
Luke.
Matt.
And Matt was more your vibe than Luke. Because he's funny. Because you heard him on the bar.
I did. I heard an interview with him and he was very down to earth and he loved his mum.
Yeah.
Man, I never, I don't know if you were ever like this, but back in the day I was always like, mummy's boy. Now that I have boys, I'm like, someone that loves their mother. that's a win.
Yeah. No, I never had that. I still don't.
Oh, okay. I had that as a massive judgment on men,
right.
which I think was completely unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we all
So Marty Sheargold is a legend, and hopefully I get to the point where I can interview him and other people that are parents and women that have been through difficult relationships or whatever.
When I was listening to my first favourite podcast, Unbroken with Ye, I was thinking I was going to message you, but why not just do it on air? It would be cool for you to do some content for stepmothers.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of really good advice about when you're talking about the boundary, like it says what's going on in the other parent's household is like a different country, different jurisdictions, all that sort of stuff. What happens there you have no control over.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And then, so I am a step parent, and I'm lucky that I can compartmentalize like a motherfucker, because I forget that my stepson lives somewhere else most of the time.
Yeah.
So I don't ever even think about what's going on there. But I do think that I am the assistant coach.
Yes, great terminology.
That when I disagree with the parenting style of the father, when I think a feminine touch needs to be involved, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's really hard. And I've had it on, obviously, the role reversal.
Yeah.
I've dated someone post-divorce.
Yeah.
And
thanks for clarifying. You cheater. Yeah.
And he had his own kids, but he would try to give me parenting advice. And my instinct would be so aggressive and non-responsive, but we got to a place where it was like, okay, you need to be able to give me the advice and then also allow me the time to simmer down, because part of it is you're telling me I'm not good enough. Well, those aren't the words that are being said at all.
Yeah.
And so I was able to get to a place where I was like, cool, I'm happy to try, these different techniques and X, Y, and Z. And we watched a lot of Super Nanny together.
I love that show.
She's the best. She's the best. And
her accent is wild.
But yeah, I've actually had a few, so weirdly enough, TikTok respondents seem to talk to me quite a bit. Even from dads talking about, a few topic ideas of like interpersonal relationships between, well, I mean, it could be anybody that's in a relationship, but he was using the parenting style as an example of one that's a bit more chaotic, which you do see, one parent that's a bit messy and chaotic and the other one that's a bit more rigid and, all this sort of stuff. So yeah, I've had a couple of, I'm super keen to hear what other people's ideas are and take those.
Please, even if it's just for me.
Yeah.
A step parent.
I think it must be a very difficult position to be in.
Particularly when I am very, there's the correct way to say this and then there's the version that I say. So the correct version is you attract more bees with honey.
Correct.
Whereas I like to say you attract more hookers with cocaine.
Oh, very good. I love it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, don't say that one to the kids.
No.
So that's my first piece of advice.
So good. I'll take that. Thanks, doctor. How people were parented by their parents has a lot to, so if they come from a highly disciplined or strict household, they're going to try that with their kid, but it's like this is a modern
Don't you find they sometimes do the opposite though?
Yes, and in our house, pretty much they do opposite. Having any fights about parenting, sometimes I just think just let that one go through the keeper.
Yeah. And I've dated single dads and it is interesting. And in that dynamic, the mum, who's the primary caregiver, calls all the shots. It's just an interesting, the whole concept of it, how it plays out, particularly when you're living with them. It's a big difference between when you're living with someone else's kids versus I get to see you for an outing to Luna Park for a couple of hours. Big difference. Yeah. And it impacts on your relationship. And of course, that's the tricky part.
Yeah. The dogs are more the reason we fight than the human.
Yeah, but what do you fight over the dogs?
Normally, because my dogs creep onto our bed.
Oh.
while we're sleeping, just in the morning, I'll open the crates and it's like, come on, girls, just come and snuggle with us.
Oh, so you let the dogs on the bed and he's a no dog bed guy.
Yeah.
You know why he's a no dog bed guy?
Why?
Because they're animals.
We're mammals.
It's the same as them being on the couch.
So you wouldn't let Basil and... Oh, well, they're not Basil and... What's the name again?
I don't know. Who should we make them? My
Basil
girlfriend had a cat. God, we're going on weird topics. Well, she got a cat and dog.
Okay, just say dog then.
Well, the cat's name was George Michael, which I just thought was the best name ever.
I disagree.
Don't put down my friend's cat.
I will.
You will not, because you'll bloody love her. She actually just got a new kitten.
Yuck.
Oh my God, it's so good. This poor cat, there was 6 kids in the lounge room the other night harassing this kitten.
Did it scratch everybody's eyes out?
No, it just put up with them. It was so cute. Walking through the Barbie dollhouse. Oh God, it was
cute.
so cute.
That is
And the
cute.
3-year-old went to pick this kitten up. And the kitten didn't want to be picked up, so it sort of latched on with its claws to the carpet. And so this 3-year-old is trying to rip this poor cat off.
It's probably got dysplasia now.
I loved it. It was wonderful. It was so good.
I think my dad is famously a cat man.
It's not even cat.
Which is highly disappointing.
There's just something about kids and animals.
Yeah.
And when you put them together, it's like this
comical.
overflowing, hilarious and also loving mixture of just something odd will always happen. It's wonderful viewing.
The crap that dogs take from babies.
I know. That's like
particularly
this
on the
kitten.
jet. Yeah, it's cute.
She didn't even meow. She just like held on for her life, but like didn't scratch.
Oh, bless.
It was they're so funny. Sorry.
So my dad is a cat man.
Which is unusual.
We didn't have any pets. Just, I think 6 kids was too much. Although Pat did say that we were allowed a giraffe. Because she likes giraffes. But so I don't know if you get past your pet preference down generation to generation. But yeah, we had none. But I think my dislike of cats is somewhat founded.
Oh, it's completely founded.
Because when one of my sisters, this is happened a long time ago, so the details might be wrong. One of my sisters gave her new husband a kitten as a wedding present, I think, or a birthday present or something, some sort of gift. They got married and went on a honeymoon for 4 weeks. I don't know if it was 4 weeks. It sure as shit felt like 4 weeks.
Oh, you looked after it.
And they said, because I was like 17 or 18 living at home, and they're like, do you want to come live in our house?
Cat sit.
And look after the cat. And I'm like,
Kit sit.
Kit sit.
Yep.
I love animals. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Sign me up. I looked after this cat, and it was the devil in cat form. This may just be cat stuff, but like I would be in the kitchen and it would, no shit, come running and climb up my leg to get on the bench.
Oh, wow.
And scratch the shit out of it
Wow.
all the way up. I would close the bedroom door.
I didn't like them on a bench.
I was terrified of this
Very
thing.
English.
I would close the bedroom door that I was sleeping in because I don't know why. I think it had a bed. I don't know. I can't remember. But every morning when I would open the door, it would run. I was woken up by it usually. It would come in and bite my toes.
Is that playing for cats?
I don't care. It was so painful. I'd start wearing shoes. And they had carpet. And you don't want to wear shoes on carpet. And then
You are a carpet guy.
I'm a carpet guy. And it would, it would 1 minute be like asleep on my chest, which was beautiful. And then it'd start just scratching my neck or biting it was violent. And then it would fuck off. All the doors would be closed and the windows. I was worried about this thing getting out. And it would just hide for hours at a time in this townhouse. It wasn't very large and they had 2 bedrooms, I think. And there was no nooks for it to be in, but somehow it would hide from me. So I would have these panic attacks for hours at a time, be like, you have to come out before your parents come. So, yeah. That doesn't sound as interesting as I thought it was going to, but I think that's why I don't like cats, because of this awful
Do you want to know why I have never had a cat?
Yes.
I'm allergic. Ta-da! So that's it. So I've just never got used to them because I was always really badly allergic,
Shit.
immediate asthma
So
attacks.
how did you go
and
with the
couldn't breathe.
kitten the other day? Was it hypoallergenic?
It must be, because
Or
even
you've
the
grown
kids
out
were
of it?
fine. I've definitely grown out of it a lot, but I don't touch them, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah. Cats.
Yeah, so I've just never understood them because I've never been able to be exposed to them.
Okay. Well,
Dogs are cool.
So how did we get there?
I don't know, something about
Name, George Michael. What were your
Yeah.
dogs, Sybil and Basil? Why were
We can come up with call it.
Oh, we have fights
actually,
over the
talking
dogs,
of
not
the dogs'
human.
names. Oh yeah, your dog's on the bed. That's where we got to that. We went and saw the Mario movie.
Oh my
and
God,
I was-
I'm desperate to see that. Is it great?
I don't know. I stay. So what happens is I take them to the movies. I make little like lolly bags and chips and whatever, and I recline and I stay awake for the first 20 minutes, and then I go to sleep for an hour, and then I wake up and it's almost the
Over.
end. Yep. That's how you do movies with kids.
But also, how do you the sheer volume in those cinemas and the surround sound, and you can sleep through that?
Yeah. It's like my normal house.
I can't sleep with shit on. Like the amount of
Oh
times.
my God. If I had to have quiet, I would never sleep.
Wow.
You live in chaos. I live in chaos. So yeah, no, I sleep through all the movies, Minions, everything. I take them, but I have no idea. And then they'll tell me their favorite parts, and I'm like, oh yeah. But from the movie, I was like, what about if we had dogs called Peach, Princess Peach, and Yoshi?
How'd that go down?
Loved it.
He's a dinosaur?
Some
In
sort
this?
of, yeah,
Is he a boy or a girl? Or doesn't it come up?
boyish.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if Blake Lively can have a daughter called James, you can have a girl dog called Yoshi.
Yep.
Speaking of relationships, here's a controversial topic that I'm interested to get your thoughts on. And I feel like there will be some feedback from the
And then you have to tell us about your therapy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
Separate bedrooms for people in relationships.
Yes.
How do you feel about them?
Fine.
Interesting.
Well, wherever you get the sleep, it is about the sleep.
So, Rob,
True? Is that
I
not-
think so.
yeah.
So I've always been on record as I think a relationship would. I've never had the luxury of the extra bedrooms to try it out, but I always think, oh mate, if both parties have excellent sleeps, that's a win for the
Okay,
relationship.
so before you even kick off, most families I know that have kids, multiple nights a week, people are sleeping in different beds. Mm-hmm. And it is for the purpose of sleep. It's wherever you can get to sleep, wherever the kids can get to sleep. People are rotating and jumping here and there, and yeah. I think it's under-discussed that most people don't actually sleep in the same bed every night.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That makes it feel better.
Yeah.
So the reason it became a topic in our house is Rob badly injured his rotator cuff.
I don't know what that is. Your shoulder?
It's shoulder.
Yeah,
And-
can you use the dumb word? His shoulder.
And we only have a queen. We need the size of him, and because my dogs usually end up on the bed, we need a king. A super king, in fact.
Yes, that would be so
The
good.
only way that he could get comfortable was to sleep on his back.
Okay.
And he is a broad man.
Okay, yep.
So, and because he couldn't sleep on his side, I was like, I'll sleep in the spare room.
Yeah.
So I went in the spare room and I found myself in the spare room
I got to tell you, that bed is
for
very...
over a week.
Okay, so your spare room has the best bed.
It is very comfortable.
Wonderful linen. The pillows are very... I mean, I've on record as saying I would live in that bed. I even woke up the first time and was like, where did you get all the... the soft furnishings, because I want to get them. Yeah.
It's far more comfortable than the marital bed.
Yes.
And then I was like, oh, is this bad that we're in separate rooms? So I'm like thinking,
Are you loving life?
I might get some new I might decorate this whole thing as though it's my bedroom all the time.
Well, you know Helena Bonham Carter
Yeah.
was famous for not living in the same house?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
If we could afford it, well,
Could you imagine? That'd be so
Were they
good.
neighbours?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's wicked.
That's cool.
Oh, I would love
So she was
that.
married to Tim Burton. Yeah, right. Well, he'd have a very eclectic. Well, they both have eclectic
would.
taste.
Yeah.
So I was worried about, and then I love that. Like, what's really cute is that Rob will be like, "Do you want to have a sleepover?" Isn't that cute?
If that's what makes it fun, then do it.
No, I'm back in. I'm back in the marital.
I think that's because you feel shamed from society.
Maybe. But also you miss a lot of the affection. So,
But you don't like to be touched.
No, but it's the classic.
I'm a
let's
classic-
cuddle
I'm
and
a-
then roll away.
Yes,
It's
I'm
sleep time.
so against this.
Yeah, no, I could never sleep with you.
I am...
Have to be touching, don't you? Yeah.
But like, not even like a toe. Like
Yeah.
I will sleep on top of another person.
Get
head
away
on
from
chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, a leg over.
So what do you do when you're in a bed by yourself?
Oh, the pillows. I got pillows galore. Got to chuck a leg over a pillow. Love that. Mm-hmm. And then I normally end up with a small koala that has small spooned at some point in the night. And the only reason I know is because the icicle feet are now touching me.
That's cute. That's cute. Okay, so we're pro separate bedrooms if you want them.
Mate, pro separate houses.
Pro separate
That would be
houses.
so good. Imagine if you were next door neighbours with your partner and you did not have to fight about
Anything.
any of the housework or like curtains, and you can like decorate how you want, and then it'd be so good.
But also, why would
all
you-
of the arguments I would have had in
Yeah.
relationships just wouldn't exist.
But
Because
why
those are
would
my
you even
dishes
bother?
now.
Why would you even bother seeing them?
Well, because you like them.
Okay.
Yeah. The premise is that you like your partner.
Okay, and you want to hang out. Okay.
You want to hang out at times.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the dream.
I have gone back into
Therapy.
the marital bedroom, but I was like, oh, is this been like? Is this?
You just need to
beginning
go
of the end?
bed shopping.
Yeah, we did.
just-
We went to Sleeping Duck.
Oh, good. Did you pick something though?
The man, so we slept on the king.
We didn't sleep on them.
We lay down on the king, yeah. And then he's like, so what did you think? And my honest answer was, I thought it had changed my life, but it didn't.
Okay, well,
That's
I
what
think
I
your
said to him.
expectations are too high for a bed.
I did. I thought it was going to be amazing.
Yeah, it's shit.
And it was
Because you got your
just-
shoes on.
No.
And there's no blanket.
I took my shoes off.
Did you?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh.
And I had socks on.
I got one of the beds where you can actually get the different level of softness and spring on one side versus the
firm
other.
side, and he was because he likes the softer. So that and anyway, I was like,
So you didn't get one?
No,
I think you need to.
it just didn't rock my world.
Yeah, but just get a king so that it's bigger.
Yeah.
Or not. Tell us
Anyway,
about your therapy.
so not
I want to
interesting.
know about your
EMDR.
EMDR.
So
It's great how I can't
had
remember
it.
4 letters.
And so what they do is they put a vibrating, I don't even know what to call it, vibrating handle, sure, in each hand, and the vibrations alternate hand to hand. So somehow it just knows to go left, right, left, right, left, right. You're sitting, headphones in, not sure what the point of the headphones was. They weren't playing anything. But anyway, and they were noise cancelling, which made it difficult to hear what the therapist was saying. So even less sense to have them in. Like, what's that? And she was sitting in front of me and literally would just move her 2 fingers on her right hand, doesn't matter, left and right. And I just had, with my eyes, had to follow left and right with the vibration happening left to right, left to right, left to right. My eyes going left to right. And then she'd now and then put her hand down and stop the vibrations and say, what are you observing?
And what were you observing?
Well, it was interesting. So it was things like, think of a happy place and then left, right. And then she'd say like, the word is calm. And then just for a few seconds at a time, you follow her hand, vibrations are going, you're following. And then I found, when she's saying, and what are you observing now? And you'd be like, I feel really relaxed and I don't know why. And then and she's like, okay. And then you just press on, la, 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 la. No chat. No chat.
Okay.
What are you observing? And then you're like, what did you say? Because you've got noise cancelling in. And she was a low talker. What are you observing? And be like, that I started crying and I don't know why. And then she'll just be like, because I did. I was just thinking about absolutely nothing, just following this woman's hand, noticing these vibrations. And then I just started crying. And then she's like, what are you observing? I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying. She's like, that's just your subconscious processing something. Don't worry about it. Then you start again. You're just doing and it's only maybe 20, 25 minutes of this. And then so you keep going. She's like, okay. And then now and then she'd put in the word is calm, or the word is relaxed, or the word, so like all these words. So essentially what she's doing with all of this is, and I didn't know that this was a thing, you might know because you're basically a doctor, but your body goes into REM sleep. And when you're in REM sleep, your eyes go left to right. You know how when you see people eyes are going like this, that's REM sleep.
Okay.
Because it is your brain saying, I need to process everything in my subconscious that happened today.
Okay.
And I need to file it away or bring it to the forefront or whatever. So she was replicating REM sleep whilst I was awake. And essentially, my brain is being forced to process
subconscious
all of these emotions. So she's like, yeah, you must have needed to cry, so that's why you're crying.
Okay.
And then blah, 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 blah. Like just more, the crying thing was the weirdest. They're like, oh, I just feel like really relaxed. I can't feel my hands at the moment kind of thing. She's like, yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Wow.
She's very cool about it. I'm like, I'm having these amazing things and you're everything. And she had to make me, like, you're just weird. Like you have these realizations in real time that are like instant, and you're like, I wasn't even thinking about that, but now that you've asked me what am I observing, I'm observing that this is a bit mushy. But I did tell my sister this happened. But
that you love your sister. I already knew that.
But when during the therapy she was like, think of a safe space where you're calm. The first thing that came to my head
was your sister.
Was my sister's, like, just being, because I'm one of these people, on her couch.
Yeah.
And then so she's like, okay, well, and the word is calm. So whenever you're thinking, I'm putting in your subconscious to think about your sister's couch if you need calming down. Isn't that wild?
Oh, that's lovely.
It's wild. And then so there's the ongoing, I guess, way to keep it up is that whenever I'm noticing that I'm calm, like if I'm at a park or like, when you're just like, oh, I'm calm, just tap your leg with your left hand and then tap your right leg with your right hand and just get the motion of left,
to calm
right.
yourself down.
It's to keep the feeling and just remind your brain that you have calmness, and that's.
So should I have got pandas to do that with the electric fence?
Yeah. He could start you just install a fence here and a ring.
That's so good. And so you are anxiety free.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Very
at
good.
least my
subconscious is.
Yeah, at least my nervous system is like cleansed or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, game changer.
Wow.
I haven't been back a second time because I had to cancel an appointment to do the weekly shoot. Did everyone watch it?
How many times are you supposed to go?
I'm not sure. I think it's like 4 to 6.
Well, they'll try and get as many as they can, surely.
Yeah.
I mean, we are business people.
Yeah. But I think because my brain's already like super open to it, it'll be an express route for me. But someone that was resistant would probably need 4 to 6.
Yeah.
But I was just like, so if anyone out there just sees me in a park tapping my legs, you know why.
How wonderful. That's so good. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Give it a go. EMDR. At There's Always Something podcast. If you have something good that you'd like to share with us. Good. How embarrassing. I had to do voiceovers for my work.
I did that when I was in year 10, I did work experience. Yeah. That's what it's called. At a radio station.
I remember.
And I got to do voiceover work.
That's cool.
I loved it.
I had to do it for work because where you have like an annual awards.
Yeah.
And we just
why didn't you like it? I thought you would love it.
Goes to because my voice is not an asset.
Oh, me neither. But you just do it anyway.
Yeah, well, I have done it anyway, and I just have to hear it. And then Rob, bless him, was like, "Oh my God, it's so good!" And I'm like, "You're not hearing what I'm hearing."
I know, but nobody does. Have you ever listened to your own voicemail?
Yeah.
It's like the first time you see yourself on a screen. Yeah. It's not good. Like the kids these days have grown up with like seeing themselves and taking selfies.
Yeah.
Like selfies didn't exist when we were growing up. It's very unnatural to see yourself and hear yourself on a screen. It's awful.
Yeah. Whoa. I kind of love it.
I love it and hate it.
I knew you did.
I love it and hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to do some voiceover, like 30 different voiceovers announcing different awards and winners and things.
That's great.
Yeah. I'll play you one. I'll send you one.
Okay.
If you haven't been on any dates, I want you to make one up for the next one because I live through you.
How disappointing. I've got to reach out to Ben.
Comedian Ben.
Ben.
Deal or no deal. I don't think our episode will air. If we got an episode, we did. Probably not till next year or something, right? My sister's friend was on it and with Grant, so actually played. His episode aired a few weeks ago and he'd filmed it like 8 months before or something. So really not sure.
This is good chat.
No, well, I'm just managing the expectations of our fans that you don't have to watch every episode of Deal or No Deal for the next thinking you're going to see us.
They might not even air ours.
Oh, I reckon they will.
I think they will.
Because our contestant, she was hot.
She was hot.
She was hot. And it was a classic case of her being hot and
was
her
a weird
boyfriend
couple.
Being very personality. But even his personality was shit.
His personality was bad.
It was just like, we don't understand this couple.
It was very perplexing.
Yeah. Which your mate, Ben, was the most verbal about. He was like, I have so many questions. I don't understand how this is happening. I have so many questions. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, see you next week, everybody.
Ciao.
Bye.